Before I joined, I was busy like I am now. I didn't feel like I had time to do something, but I wanted to do something. I wanted to make a difference in my world in some way, shape, or form. I didn't think I had time to do the community-based program. So I just thought Lunch Buddy once a week, that's an hour, no big deal.
A few of my classmates were doing Lunch Buddies. I didn't really understand like what all it was, but I did know about the program. I wanted a Lunch Buddy just to have like that adult relationship, like to have someone to talk to and be there for me.
Makia was very nervous. I don't think she said 2 words the first time we met.
I was only in 1st grade, so I was very young. I was very quiet and shy. I didn't talk to like anybody. I think really only my family heard me talk.
I had to pull teeth to try and get words to come out of her, but that eventually changed.
We played lots of games. We played Uno, Phase 10, almost any card game you can think of. My favorite thing in Lunch Buddy was beating her in Uno because I won a lot.
All I could think of was, if I didn't believe in God, I do now, because I don't see how people could match people up so perfectly. It keeps proving itself over and over again. There's different things that she likes at different times in her life that are things that I liked at that same time in my life, right down to the house that I grew up in.
We lived in the exact same house and had the exact same room, just years apart, which is very crazy to think about. When me and Briana switched from Lunch Buddies to a normal big, I loved going with her after school rather than just being there at lunch because we could have a little bit longer. And it was just, I feel like our relationship grew even more. We got super close.
I don't know that I have a favorite memory of being matched with Makia. I think it's the whole experience. She's just such a wonderful person.
I 100% think Briana cares about me. She's been with me through the worst and for the best.
Things don't take as much time as you think they will. There's always room. Just let love in your heart. Sometimes they just need to be a sounding board to somebody else. And knowing that they have somebody there to sound off to is just wonderful for them. It makes a difference for them.
So the hardest part of my life was definitely in 8th grade. When I was in 8th grade, my dad's girlfriend ended up taking my father's life and attacked my grandparents. When that happened, 2 weeks later, my grandma ended up passing from that. And then 2 weeks later, I actually lost my brother too. So in 6 weeks, I lost 3 of the most important people. So she's seen me go through all my loss with a lot of my family. Just being there for me, 100%. Like the first time I saw her, she knew that it's really hard for me to show my emotions. And she was like, it's okay to not be okay right now. And she let me grieve. She let me take my time. She was one of the first people to come see me and my family. So she just let me grieve and still be a kid then.
During all of that, I thought I'd see her grades drop or something. I thought, and nothing. She kept at it. She's gonna prove that she could do what she wanted to do. And this is the way I always see it. Whenever I have ever tried to do anything that I thought I could do to be a blessing to something or someone, I'm the one that gets blessed. And that's exactly what's happened here. Any kind of blessing I've dished out, I've gotten back twofold.
Some of my favorite parts were definitely the big ride. We ride her motorcycle since I was really little.
Big Brothers Big Sisters had the big ride. It's, for those of you that don't know, it's a motorcycle ride that was used to raise money for Big Brothers Big Sisters.
When Big Brother Big Sister had all those rides going on, we went every year and it was so fun. And then she's also part of a Christian motorcycle group.
So after she went on the first big ride with us, she asked about all these people that she met that were my friends. Because she was asking about all of my friends, I ended up taking her to one of our meetings, Christian Motorcycle Association meetings.
Getting to go to that sometimes and forming relationships with those people are pretty fun.
She just asked me in the driveway, if I ever decide to ride a bike, will you teach me? So I said, yes, I'll of course teach you how to ride. I think she has time to learn. She's going to be a very busy girl doing what she wants to do.
So I'm actually receiving all 3 diplomas from the high school. So the Core 40, the Honors Diploma, and the Technical Honors Diploma. And before I receive all that, I will actually get my full associate's degree in criminal justice about 3 weeks before I graduate high school. I'm the defense attorney for teen court, so all juveniles going through the system, I get to work with them and their families getting to drop their charges. I'm the president-elect for the state of Indiana for JAG. helping all kids with their futures, and that's about 255 programs I help out with. Over the summer, I get to work at a recovery cafe, getting involved more in my future. And then on top of that, just being here with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Briana has stood by my side going through all of this. She has supported me doing all of it. She's been with me when I started all this, and she plans to be with me until I finish. And I mean, she's kind of seen me grow up. I was 7 when we got together. She's seen me go through the hardest parts of my life, but she's also seen me accomplish some of the best things I've done in my life. I absolutely love her. She's definitely a part of my family and will be for the rest of my life. I definitely will see her at my wedding and when I have kids, and hopefully they'll see her as family too.